So last time I realized that because I had been disabling my discrete graphics on this computer, this was pretty slow. So I'm going to try this again just to see if it works. The idea here is we want to set up a new JavaFX application. We also want to integrate with the Scene Builder. So I'm going to start by talking about just starting our new project and also some of the ramifications of getting the Scene Builder. Now, JavaFX is a plugin for Netbeans. That means that it might have to be enabled for you. You can go into the Help menu, I think that it's in the Tools menu, and then down to Plugins, or you can choose, I think, the easier route, which is to just spin up a new JavaFX project, and that will automatically prompt you to enable the plugin. So let's just look at the pieces. The first piece of configuration I'll show you is the Options menu. We're going to do the Scene Builder, and we're going to add a link between the JavaFX plugin and the Scene Builder. So let's spin up our new project just to make sure that our plugin is enabled. So we have our new project window. I'm going to select JavaFX and then JavaFX XML application. We'll have this window, which is pretty normal. We'll call it, JavaFX test or something like that. And when Netbeans completes, we'll have our new application. Here's our JavaFX test. Go do a little house cleaning. All right. So inside our project, we have an fxml document. We have a controller, which allows us to link up our handlers and our elements. And then we also have a driver file, which gets everything started. So now, we don't necessarily want to spend time learning how to modify this file. It's important to be able to look at it. But we'd rather use the Scene Builder to do that. So if you go to Preferences and then Options, there is a Java tab. Under the Java tab, there's a JavaFX tab. Now, for some reason you weren't able to create the new project initially, this is where you're going to want to go to enable the plugin. Now, the thing that I have filled in that you'll want to modify in a minute is the Scene Builder home. So I've downloaded the Scene Builder, and I have a Mac, so your experience is a little bit different than mine. And then all you do is you tell this where the JavaFX Builder app exists. Through traveling through your file system. The modified, save all modified is an option that I really like to have enabled. It means that if for some reason I've modified the XML in the editor for whatever reason, and then I want to then view it in the Scene Builder, it'll make sure that those changes don't get lost before I transition to the new application, since the Scene Builder is another application. So let's see, when you have that all set up, hit apply. Let's all see where we get the Scene Builder from now. All right. So like most things, I Google it. And I'm going to search for JavaFX Scene Builder, which should take me to Oracle's website. Now, unfortunately, all the documentation is moved. So in this next page, we're going to realize that we have to go to a different section. So we click on the moved link. And then in this page, we're going to go through the downloads section. for the Scene Builder binaries. Now I'm using Scene Builder 2, so I click the Accept button, and then you pick the download that's right for you. For me, it's this OSX DMG, and if you're on Windows, it'll probably be this MSI. Once that installation is done, we can go back to the Options window and complete this configuration. Netbeans may ask you to restart. It didn't for me. Once that's done, though, you should be able to double-click or open and that should default launch the Scene Builder. And that's what the Scene Builder looks like, and this is the default information provided by the sample project that Netbeans creates. It comes with a button and a little group, and this is like most rapid application development environments. It's got the ability to add your controls and menu items, and then do all the little configuration you might want. So for example, some of the things that are important, if you want to interface with some element, you might have to set an ID to it. You can set that here through the Properties field in the inspector. If you want to add an event, something to be handled by like a button click, that stuff can be handled down here in the code area where you can set the name. Now this is the default name because this is currently already set up in the controller, and I'll show you that. So handle button action is the default on action. So basically you click the button, this is the on action, and we should have a method inside of a controller that matches this. And we do. It's right here. So that's all you really need in order to get started with FXML. The rest of it is practice, playing around. There's a sample project, and it's in the notes of this video. So there's a little extra logic placed in there where we did some add an extra button, make the button do something, just so we can see how to make more than one object talk to each other. And I hope you have a lot of fun with this. You should be able to build some pretty awesome stuff. I'll post some other videos that give you more of a tutorial of how to use this. But for now, you should be able to hit the ground running. Have a nice day.